2. Come on, man, every day is our day.
Another video, let's go.
In the past year or two, I would say I've gotten really into fashion. Please follow my Instagram. I'm also trying to be a model. I think that'd be kind of cool. On the other hand, an anime has been part of my life since I was like 8. Inuyasha, all-time favorite anime. First anime ever. So of course, me being a weeb, I do have a fair share of anime clothes. Here's a couple of them. Look at me showing them off. Wow, I'm so cool. Some of these pieces are actually gonna be in the bio, because I don't fit them anymore, because, you know, big guns. Sorry about it. These are cool pieces, I will admit, because I bought them, but they don't really got that sauce. Hey. Saucy. You know what I mean?
No.
They're just basic shirts with a print from brands we know like Hypeland or Eisaku. That's the one I'm wearing right now. Not entirely sure if I said that right. But you probably acquired them from places like Hot Topic or Target, which I'm not kidding. Target's actually a great spot now for anime clothes. Don't sleep on it. This is just basic stuff though. This is like an everyday steak that you can get from Chili's. If you say anything bad about Chili's though, I am warning you. But I want some crazy stuff though. Collabs with companies that you wouldn't even think would collab with anime. I want the Wagyu. So I was curious and I did some research. I will admit, majority of these I've personally never known. So I hope it's the same for you. I hope I've shown some that you've never seen. So I broke it down into 3 categories to make it easier. We had clothing, shoes, and accessories. So let's start with clothing. I'll be right back. Alright, so let's just start off with some heat right off the back. I hope you have the fire extinguisher in your left hand and your phone dial 911 in your right hand.
911, what is your emergency?
Nothing yet. I was just told to call.
Sir, if you don't get your Rico Suave looking ass off this line.
Slam Dunk is considered one of the best sports mangas of all time. It actually even made basketball cool in Japan. Which, fun fact, I love basketball. I am freaking certified, guys. So anybody in the comments that want the 1v1, I'm right here, let me know. If you were a sneakerhead, you would appreciate the fact that Takahiko took his time to add Jordans into the manga and putting it very detailed. You know who also appreciated that? Jordan. GOAT recognizes GOAT. So of course they would collab. It's literally a no-brainer. Yes, I did say we are starting off with clothes, but I'm gonna really highlight the shoes in this one. So the collab featured 1 snapback, 2 shirts, these ugly ass Superflies, and the best part, please tell me you have your phone ready. These sexy Jordan 6s.
911, what is your emergency?
So about that phone call.
Oh, it's you again.
I think my house is catching on fire.
Sir, stop calling this number. No one cares what you have to say.
If you look closely in the details, they actually have manga pages in the Jordan 6s as well as the Superfly. But just like Hanamichi, the Superflies are the ginger of the family, so we don't talk about them. The whole collection is kind of mid, but the Jordan 6s carries the entire team on its back like LeBron, majority of his years in the Cavaliers. Kinda rhyme. The nice red and white colorway goes with everything. You can never really go wrong with that. And when you're wearing them, you're kind of like part of this secret club of if you know, you know. And on StockX, they're going for about $500. So if you want them, by all means, go right ahead. Let's keep with this red theme and switch over to Supreme, the hypest of hype. At least back when they were in their prime. It's kind of funny because how GOAT recognizes GOAT, Hype recognizes Hype, and Supreme collabed with Akira. At least that's what I've been told. I personally never watched that, I promise I will. During its prime, I wasn't a big, huge Supreme fan, so this definitely flew under the radar for me. But on November 2nd, 2017, a huge line dropped. By the way, everything I'm talking about in this video is actually going to be linked in the description, so if you're curious of how it looks, or if you want it yourself, which most of this is sold out, by all means. This is a huge line, so I'm really just going to talk about some of my favorite pieces. For example, the fishtail jacket that comes in black or green, which the green is absolutely sick. You got this mechanic jumpsuit, which never thought I wanted that, but I want it. And then my personal favorite, this clean soccer top. I'm not really a soccer jersey type of guy, but sign me up. I'll play some football.
Ew, this is so cringe. Guilty.
They also were selling a skateboard deck, and it wouldn't be Supreme without it selling something random, like plates. I would definitely eat a whole can of Bush's baked beans off of that plate, for sure. Again, link in the description for the rest of the pieces, and the plates are going for about $100 now. So, $100 underneath my can of baked beans, by all means. Yo! I just can't stop rhyming. And last on the clothing list, which before I say, I did do a lot of research and I found a whole bunch of more collabs, but I don't want this video to go on forever. So if you do want another video, please let me know. I had fun researching this. So I've never heard of this company before making this video. Super Groupies is a Japanese-based clothing store that specializes in making like super quality anime-inspired merch. I wish I found this company sooner because every piece it makes from all the anime and video game collabs are just premium looking things. Gosh, I wish I could have something, but it seems like every time they open something up to sell, it gets sold right out. But the one I want to highlight specifically is Trigun, because it's claiming that this is the first collab Trigun had. I'm a big fan of Vash, just him as a character, absolutely love him. The newest anime, Vash Stampede, mixed opinions on. That's not what this video is about though. But oh man, these pieces are just so clean. Are you really gonna tell me that this red coat inspired by Vash isn't the best thing ever? Then why are you watching this video? If that's the case, you're probably a mom. Hey mom, how you doing? They released 3 lines, Wolfwood, Vash, and Knives. All 3 of them came with a watch and a bag to pick from. Only Vash came with the dope ass red coat, because he's that guy. Wolfwood and Vash's bags are just sleek looking things that come with little details sprinkled in to show the love and affection of these characters. While Knives' bag, well, it's a bag. I'm sorry, this fanny pack is just not giving, sister. All the watches, on the other hand, pun intended, do not miss. And I couldn't even tell you which one my favorite one is. This is like making a parent pick their favorite child. They're not gonna tell them. They're not gonna hurt their feelings. I can't do that. And that's it for the clothes. Okay, and now on to the toe con. The dog muzzles. The lemon pepper steppers. Or also just known as shoes. Let me be the first to say I am most excited about this category. All the shoes slap. I'm not kidding, by the way. How's your phone by now? Can you still call 911?
Sir, are you still there?
I'm gonna start off with the kicks that actually inspired me to make this entire video. The Nike X Gundam collab. And oh ho! Don't get me started with these. Okay, I guess I have to or else you're gonna click off the video. It comes in 2 colorways, black or white. And there's nothing wrong with the black, but oh man, the white is just too sexy. Never thought I'd use that last adjective to describe a shoe, but here we are in 2024. If you couldn't tell what type of shoes these are, they're dunk highs, which the shoe alone already has a clean silhouette, but with the robotic look to it, it just looks even sleeker. Plus, the logo is removable, and they give you another one, so if you want to switch it up, you can. I never wanted a shoe this bad. I never saw a shoe and was like, yeah, those need to be on my feet right now. Which is why they are. Just kidding, I didn't get them. When they first came out, I joined the raffle to get them, but clearly as you can see, I did not get them. And now they're going for about $300, which is $300 more than what I have, so right now I just can't get them. Maybe one day. Going from Nikes to Adidas, your favorite 4Kids TV show bossed up and collabed with them, and I'm not talking about Sonic X. For my research, Adidas made a few different types of shoes, but for some reason I couldn't tell if some of them were real or not. The pictures you're seeing right now are the ones I'm not sure of. I do, however, know about the ADI 2000s. It comes in 3 colorways, but we're first only going to talk about the 2 white ones. We'll get back to the black one. The 2 white are, of course, the classics, one being Blue Eyes White Dragon, and the other being Dark Magician. As you can see from the photos, they are the exact same shoe with a different picture and a slight color swap. I prefer the Dark Magician shoe because I feel like you can match it more, but to be honest, they're a slight color swap, so you could just match anything with both of them and it would still work well. But I just prefer the Dark Magician one. And both shoes on GOAT is going for about $200 each. And then for the black colorway, it's Yugi's shoe, which it's an alright shoe. I actually like the details on this one better than the other 2 shoes, but the details are so small that walking down the street, no one's gonna hardly notice. And Yugi's shoe is going for about the same price as the other two shoes, which means still out of my price range. Onto the accessories. Look at me moonwalk. I'm moonwalking. So for the accessories, I have two brands to talk about. One being quality, and the other one being butt ugly. Which one do you want to hear first? Oh, the quality one? Good, 'cause that's what I wanted to talk about first. Wait. Oh no, you said the ugly one? Sucks to suck. Sorry about it. I don't need glasses, 20/20 vision over here, but when I was younger, I really wish I had some. I actually wish that I didn't have good vision so I can have them. Well, I guess things haven't changed still. This company is called Jin's, and it makes me want to keep my eyes open underwater and never come back up. And I hear what you're saying, but you would die. I have a solution for that. Okay, I don't, but it's a small price to pay for these glasses. Like previously mentioned super groupies, Jin's specialty is making quality glasses inspired by anime. They have Jujutsu Kaisen, Doraemon, and a lot of Pokemon. But the ones I specifically want to talk about are Sesame Street. Oh, nope, sorry, that's the wrong anime. I meant Evangelion. I mix those two up all the time. Unfortunately, they're all sold out already, but when they first dropped, they released 3 lines, 2 inspired by Unit 01 and 1 inspired by Unit 02. The first pair of reading glasses, the silver frame and the craftsmanship on that is just... For example, they left a gap in the top of the lens to give this impression of the mech's eyes. Incredible. Also, the tips of the glasses are green, which are to represent the mech's arms, which stuff like that is just amazing to me. You can clearly see the love behind these glasses, which makes sense to why these frames were $120. Link in the description to the rest of the glasses, or else this video would just take forever for me to edit. I enjoy a good watch, but G-Shock isn't my favorite brand. They do make some bangers, don't get me wrong, but what the f were they thinking making these? They have a One Piece watch and a Dragon Ball Z watch. Both of them, there is so much going on that you can't even tell what you're looking at. It is just loud and obnoxious. I really don't like the Dragon Ball Z watch at all, especially because of the orange. Yes, I get it, it's to match his outfit, but oh my gosh, is it terrible. If you take a magnifying glass and really examine the Dragon Ball Z watch, you'll see that there's prints from the manga, but most of the watch is going to be hidden on your wrist, so why even make that design choice? When it dropped, it was going for $250. Way too much for this watch. What were they thinking? Luckily on StockX, it's only going for $400. Wait a minute. You're telling me the value held and even increased? Society's failing as a whole. Like I mentioned earlier, I found a whole bunch of more collabs, so if you're interested in seeing a part 2, let me know in the comments. Doing the research on all these pieces of clothing and shoes benefited me in no way in life, but I had a blast. So thank you guys for watching. Every day is art. 3.